Jared is saying one important fact. And what he's forgetting, I'm not telling Kenyans that political parties are not important.
Good. Okay.
Jared is a young person as I am, but he has lost faith. I told you he gave up too soon because he's a young man, yet he cannot rally up his fellow young people to form a political party. You've seen it happening in Uganda. Yeah. In South Africa, Malema has EFF. In Uganda, Bobby Wine has NUP. But Jared is so convinced that he has to work within ODM.
And we all were expecting that during the Gen Z process, that the young ones would come up with the party, tell us.
And young people like me are saying, we cannot give up on this process.
Are you in the plans of forming a party that is going to spread?
It is still too soon, Linda, to give up. And I'm telling you, Linda, why I'm saying this is because so many Kenyans disagree with Jared on this one front. Jared is known to fight for people. But along the way, he said he is getting confused. He's filled with a lot of emotions. He doesn't know which Linda he needs to support. Because on one end, he says his party leader is Oburu Odinga, right?
He says his SG is...
Right?
Yes.
And Oburu Odinga is saying, my SG is Catherine Amayo. So what happens to Jared? What happens to the people that Jared is fronting to fight for?
But Jared acknowledges there's a problem within the ODM and it is their business to fix it.
Who is causing this problem? You know, when you're solving this problem, Linda, you have to go to the root cause. I told him before.
Okay.
I told him before.
And they're right at
yes,
the heart.
He fell right into the trap.
Madam Producer, Mr. Director, let us shift gears to this conversation about goonism, tokenism. We have seen the bishops, arguing that we're in a bad state and that Kenya is veering off course amid violence and strain. And they're trying to say that, you know what, the political players, can you bring the house to order? Because then Kenya is a house for all of you people. And what saddens me is the fact that when we're talking about goonism, the unfortunate pictures that you get to see are pictures of young Kenyans that are used, from what it is that we have heard, or we've heard, sorry, that these are Kenyans that are being paid so that they can propagate some of these ugly activities. We have listened to leaders speak of this matter, but the question is, how do we again get to arrest the cases of goonism in the country? Let's listen into what the leaders have to say, and then we come back, get the reactions, because we have seen a lot of ping pong and shifting blames happening in the country.
Two greeted me. I didn't see any danger until they started hitting me and saying, why are you supporting one term?
This one who must use goons to look like he's powerful. What are you trying to do? We've grown in these streets, and we know these streets. You will not finish us in these streets. We are smarter than you.
Goonism. We are still waiting to hear Principal Secretary Raymond Omolo amejiuzulu. We are waiting. The country is waiting. And by the way, Mr. William Ruto, if you think you can keep your Principal Secretary, who is in charge of internal security, supposed to guarantee the security of citizens and their leaders, and you are keeping them there, ukisema mutadu.
The unit that attacked us in Kiambu was not the local police. It is the same squad that attacked us in Wetima Church, a squad of 12 police officers, ambaye uchunguzi umefanywa, walionekana walitupiga Wetima. Kasongo amesema wasishtakiwe.
Mr. President, we want to tell you ya kwamba usipoziba ufa wahenga walisema utajenga ukuta. Unless you stop this dangerous path your government is taking and promoting and actually protecting goons and using goonism as a tool of politics, you are putting this country in.
Even if you have a weevil in your head, how would you spend time planning to disrupt a meeting an elected leader is having with his people? Tuko na shida. I am telling you, tuko na shida. Kenya's problems have nothing to do with the people. They have everything to do with the average or mediocre leadership we have, incompetent management of the country. Evidence of state failure. Ukiangalia serikali ikienda namna hii, hapa sasa unaona tumeanza mwisho wa mambo. Eti unalipa watu kuja kukusikia. Zamani rais akiingia mahali, watu wanawacha kila kitu, wanaenda kusikia mkubwa wa nchi. Sasa siku hizi ni kulipwa, tulipwe uende usikizwe.
There's action that is being taken, and of course I would want to wish him well. But the point is that everyone or any leader who uses goons for criminal purposes must just be held to account.
Kuna shida moja inadhuru sana taifa letu, na hiyo shida inatokana na viongozi wako na suit, wanakaa ofisi kubwa kubwa, wanataka vyeo kubwa kubwa, lakini kila siku wanapanga vijana walete vuruku kwa mikutano na walete vuruku katika taifa letu. And they are the quickest ones. Hao wanapanga goons, alafu quickly wanaenda kusimama hapo, wanataka waziri aondoke, tunataka PS aondoke, serikali imeshindwa. We must have a national consensus for all political leaders, regardless of their political direction, that we must denounce politics of violence.
Why are we being reminded that goonism is bad? Why is it that there's this shift of blame? Oh, it's government. Oh, it is them, you know, just planning goons and pretending that they have been targeted politically. Yeah.
Linda, you know, it's very sad. And